Every year, thousands of small business owners hustle hard, put in long hours, and chase sales, but never seem to move forward financially. Why does that happen? And more importantly, how can you avoid it? In this video, I'm going to break down the top reasons why most small business owners stay stuck and the shifts that you can make to create true financial freedom. Once I worked with a business owner who was constantly busy, clients, nonstop work, long hours, but when we looked at the numbers, she really wasn't profitable. She was working hard, but at the end of the day, it really didn't translate to results. She was trapped in what I call the busy but broke cycle. And honestly, I've been there too. In my early days, I thought if I just worked harder, hustled more, chased more revenue, I'd be financially free. But you know what? All that gave me was more stress, anxiety. My hair was falling out, okay? And I was just, having stomach issues, and just the physical, mental, and emotional breakdown was real. I didn't feel truly free. I feel like I went from one prison to another, right? And I didn't really feel fulfilled. But I'll tell you this, I learned quickly that hustle alone is not going to build wealth. It's really not. In this video, I'm going to share with you a few business coaching tips that have helped me and several of my clients, and I'm hoping that maybe one of these tips will resonate with you, that you can take this along your journey to success. Business coaching tip number 1 is busy versus productive. Know the difference. So being busy doesn't mean that you're moving forward. Many business owners continue activity and they confuse this activity with progress. I am definitely guilty as charged. They're working on their business, they're working in their business instead of on their business. True productivity comes from focusing on profit-driving activities, not just filling your schedule. So for example, spending hours tweaking a logo versus making sales calls, or building systems. In my case, because I started more in the administrative side when it came to my career, I ended up spending so much time building my website. I spent long hours being super busy and getting teams together and getting all this great software and this and that and the other that will connect and will help me with all of my ads but it was more, I was focusing more on the landing page, website, and really spinning my wheels instead of just, what it was? It was a perfectionism. And that really affected me because I was busy. I was very busy. Every day I was super busy. But I was not focusing on profit-driving activities, right? I wasn't getting in front of my leads. I wasn't spending time with in sales calls, you see? So it's so important to know the difference, because otherwise you're just filling your schedule with busy work and really not affecting your bottom line. So you want to be very, very clear on that. So the business coaching tip number 2 is separating business and personal finances. This is huge. Another huge mistake that I see a lot of my clients make is mixing business and personal money. So when you separate the two, you instantly get clarity and control, and you get a clearer picture of what's really going on. Everything runs through one account for most people, and it becomes impossible to know what's truly hampering in your business. So a few ways that you can fix this is by having separate bank accounts, one business account and one personal account. And next, you want to pay yourself a consistent salary. And lastly, treat your business like it's your own entity. Business coaching tip number 3. You want to invest your profits. Invest your profits. See, many small business owners make some money, pay the bills, maybe even take home a little of that, but they never invest their profits. They either let the money sit there idle, or they spend it back into lifestyle. Okay? But here's the rub. Wealth comes when you put your profits to work, right? When money makes money babies. Right? That's when you see things really compound for you. Whether that's reinvesting into growth or investing outside the business into assets like stocks, real estate, or retirement accounts. For example, if you saved and invested just 10% of your profits consistently, you'd be shocked at how quickly your wealth would really build over the years. So definitely that's something to really consider. Now here's an action step for you. Here's your challenge today. Take one small step to move out of being stuck. And that can be whether it's opening a separate business bank account, creating a profit bucket, a percentage that you want to allocate as a profit, or simply you can begin tracking where your money goes. But remember, awareness is what creates the change. Awareness creates the change. It may seem overwhelming right now. Don't worry about it. Just the fact that you're aware is half the battle. Okay? Now you're aware of what to look out for. Okay? And you're more conscious. So you can't grow what you don't measure. And so let's start measuring. Let's start tracking. Okay? And then we're going to make these little tweaks here and there, and then we will see that compound. So in conclusion, most small business owners stay stuck because they mistake busyness for productivity. They mix personal and business finances, and they fail to invest their profits. What you want to do is shift these things, and you'll put yourself on the path to real financial freedom. Now, if you're ready to set up the systems that actually turn your business into a wealth building machine, join me inside the Financial Freedom Accelerator Academy. That's where I'm going to walk you through step by step through building a financial plan that's really going to work for your business, not against it. And the link is in the description box below. Check it out and enroll today. And thanks for watching. If you've got value from this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone that will benefit from this business coaching. And if you're transitioning out of a 9-to-5, you won't want to miss the next video. From corporate to CEO, how to rewire your mind for wealth, freedom, and fulfillment. Click here to watch next.